The program presented or submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Good morning. Welcome to today's Entrepreneur. I am Orlando Daniels at 91.1 The Boss. And sharing with us this morning is Miss Margot McZill. She's a part of the Chamber of Commerce, as well as Megan Kordnick. Am I saying that correctly? We practiced this name all morning. I was trying to make sure it didn't sound like chronic. So I wanted to make sure I introduce what I've now labeled them as M&M. So look at these beautiful ladies. They are here to share a little bit with us. Megan is with, she's a part of, or you're over the Director of Special Events, correct?
Yes.
And Margot, she's the Director of Government Affairs. So I want to give each of you the opportunity to share a little bit about what it is that you do specifically, and then we're going to talk about some of the other events that you have coming up. So who wants to go first?
I'll be happy to go first.
Okay.
Okay, well, we are staff members of the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce, and as Director of Government Affairs, I kind of advocate for the businesses within our community, especially Montgomery County, just going out and reaching out on federal, local, and state levels on issues and legislations and bringing it forth of business concerns.
Okay.
So that is my main focus in my position.
So you fight for the people that matter.
Absolutely. That's our goal.
That is so important. And Megan, tell us about you.
So I do the signature events at the Chamber, so I technically oversee seven of them. And my position is all about creating marketing and networking opportunities here in the community. So I oversee, as I mentioned, 7, a golf tournament, a gala, a taste of the town, lots of variety for the community and our business community as well.
Well, I don't know who put together the event that I met you all at the Chamber of Commerce. I think that was the meet and greet.
Yeah, meet the new members.
Meet the new members. I don't know who put together the menu, but they had fried green tomatoes, and I was.
Is that your favorite?
I was sold. I was like, okay, where do I sign? The best part is being able to be a part of the Chamber of Commerce and be a part of 91.1 The Boss. It's an actual great opportunity for not just for the station, but for anybody that gets involved in the Chamber of Commerce. So tell us a little bit more. How does somebody go about becoming a part of the Chamber of Commerce, some of the benefit, not just the perks, because of all the things that we see that Megan puts together. So tell us a little bit.
So ways that individuals or businesses can get involved is simply by going online to our website, the Woodlands Area Chamber, looking up the membership levels, checking first to see if your business is a part of the Woodlands Chamber. Most business within our area are a part of it and active members. But if not, membership levels are online, and even contacting our membership department is a great way to get connected and to learn the benefits that we have.
Okay. One of the things I've learned in researching, I think every particular county has a Chamber of Commerce. Tomball, Woodlands, Spring. So is there a certain area in which you have to live to be a part? Do you have to live in the Woodlands to be a part of the Chamber of Commerce, or just actually have a business? Which one?
Absolutely not. You do not have to live within the Woodlands area or Montgomery County.
Okay.
Houston businesses can be a part of the Woodlands Area Chamber. We are actually the largest chamber in Houston, having 1,500 members.
Wow.
Yes.
And the way I like to look at it is where do you want to do business? So if you want to do business in the Woodlands, in Spring, in Tomball, Magnolia, then join all of those chambers. So you're not limited to one. You can join as many as you want, and it's really where you want to do business in that area.
Okay. What have been some of the benefits that you all have outside of what you do, have seen with, or the testimonies that you've seen with businesses that have connected? They've come in, small businesses. I had James Smith from Juice Plus. I met him at the event. How has that helped many of your people that have signed up?
I think he basically touched upon it, Orlando. That's building those key relationships within the community and actually bringing awareness of their business kind of helps attract those clients to them. So that's a very key takeaway that they get from it, is those key connections that we're able to bring them together in a room with different people that they normally would not be in contact with.
Okay. Here's something I want to make mention of. You all have an event, so I want to get you to share a little bit
Great.
about YPN and all the information that's going to be taking place or transpiring in regards to tonight.
All right, great. So YPN is like my baby, I call it. It's the Young Professional Network, and this is an opportunity for those millennials, those influencers within our community to come out and meet like-minded individuals and socialize and be educated at the same time.
Okay.
So this gives them an opportunity. We are having an event tonight at Top Golf, and that's going to be at 5:30. So if you're interested in joining the chamber and also being a part of the Young Professional Network, I encourage you to come out today, gather and gain some more information, and meet and network with the individuals that are already part of the Young Professional Network.
Well, Margot, you already know, we talked about it because I felt discriminated against because you have to be of a certain age, can't go past 40. What is the
Right.
youngest, and as well as we know that the cap is 40. So what is the
cap is
youngest
40.
that someone can be a part of YPN?
21 is the youngest.
Okay.
And this gives us a broad range of those individuals that are in the workforce.
Okay.
And trying to learn how they can climb that ladder and meet those key individuals that will make headway for them as mentors later on in life.
Right. We talked about mentorship. So
Yes.
do you want to expound a little bit on preparing for mentors or desiring the need for mentors to come in to help with, have you seen that need in regards to, 21, years of age and up, still needing to be mentored? I tell everybody needs not only a support, but
Right.
everybody need that mentor that has the ability to push and navigate them throughout life.
We definitely see that need, and we're trying to meet it currently. As we say, we do not want it just to be a social networking program or event. We want education. We want them to leave informed and encouraged. So having those mentors a part of the establishment and the program would be great. I know reaching out to area businesses, working on certain fields that they may be interested is something that we're trying to coordinate and put together.
I think that's a great vision, because when we consider the millennials and how they're viewed, because
Yes.
when we consider the social media side, we get the negative
Yes.
in regards to the millennials, and then we have to still consider, especially from being a business owner. When we talk about millennials, they're spending money.
Yes, they are.
They are spending money. And I think when we consider age demographics, let's use that, the differences, we have to learn how to network and partner up and learn, because trust me, they can work a phone. They can they know their social media savvy. They know a lot more than those who are of age. I'm not going to just say but of age. And so what, are you a millennial? Let me ask that
I
question.
am.
Okay. So what have been some of the advantages or what is disadvantages being in your area of field or your career, and also trying to navigate others into becoming productive citizens, and then also empower them around networking and marketing, or when we talk about becoming entrepreneurs? What has been some of the experiences that you've had?
I think Megan can touch upon this as well, but for me, I know the internet is a great free tool and resource that we can use to market whatever we're doing. If we have our own business or we're in the field that we're in, it can be promoted. So I love the age that we're in, where social media is a big component for the millennials. That's, like I said again, a free tool where you can market who you are, your brand, your business. Disadvantage for me is not many people take the millennials serious. I feel like that's a struggle. Having higher positions within your organization or your company, I don't think some people feel like it's something that we work hard to do. I think they feel like it comes easy for us, and it really doesn't. We have to prove ourselves. So for many, I think the seriousness of who we are and what we're doing is the struggle and the challenge.
I think I stated this earlier. I think it's the negativity that has been, attached to the millennials in regards to not being focused, not being driven. But there's so many out here that is paving the way. And, we can look at let's lose Mark Zuckerberg. Right?
Yeah.
We got to use it.
Right.
I read some things about him this morning in one of our focus meetings, some of the things that were shared through our WhatsApp. He gets up every day, and I learned this. He doesn't change his clothes. I mean, he doesn't change his shirt. He's doing away with what will hinder him or limit him in just getting, having to worry about what to wear. He just, same shirt.
And your focus is on what it is regarding your business or your brand.
And he wakes up early, so that was a huge deal because we're when we consider millennials and people of my age, I've learned to get in the habit of getting up early in the morning, so I have this built-in alarm clock.
Right.
But do you find it, for those that you interact with, being challenged in getting up and getting your day started and
definitely.
being about that pursuit?
I'm definitely not a morning person. It's very difficult for me.
Okay.
But I try to start off my morning early because I've learned if you start off your morning early, you have a better day, productive day. But it is a challenge for me. I'm definitely not a morning. I was just telling Megan this morning, it was just crazy for me.
Let's go back to something you said early on. We're still talking about the stigma, the label that's on millennials, and in you being in not only a part of the Chamber of Commerce, but just being an advocate of wanting to see today's youth, and not just when we think of youth, we think teenagers. We're talking about adults that are still labeled or considered youth, though they are drinking age, they're legal.
Right.
But when we consider the direction that we want to point people in, especially being a millennial, one of the things that I heard this morning was we have the tendency to judge what we don't understand. We have the tendency to judge what we don't understand. And so we don't put ourselves in positions to try and learn, try to understand, or even build relationships, whether it be 20, 45, or down the road. So yes. So have you found it more challenging in establishing relationships with the millennials, or getting in a relationship, establishing a relationship with people of what is considered senior age?
I think for me, the establishment is senior, the seasoned, as I like to call them.
Okay.
Finding that connection with them. Like I said, the challenge for me is that most of the time in the position that I am in the age that I am, the seriousness is not there.
Okay.
I think part of the problem too, and this is what I love about YPN that we're trying to tackle, is a lot of the older generation, they don't realize that they were young at one point as well. So a lot of them are entrepreneurs, and they don't realize that they were in our shoes X amount of years ago. And so we're really trying to educate both sides of, hey, you were once in our shoes, and we hope to aspire to be in yours as well. And so that's exactly what we're trying to accomplish with the mentorship. We do a lot of lunch and learns. We did a seminar about how I built this, and it was all young entrepreneurs. They're starting from the ground up, and how everybody's paths aren't always a straight line. You kind of take different routes. And I think it was a good realization for everyone that you're all young at some point and you have a lot to learn, and I think that older generation can definitely teach that.
I think we miss the opportunity to leave a legacy behind, and sometimes it's not tied to our name, but it's the deposits that we're able to make in the lives of others, that overall investment, that wisdom, that knowledge, that know-how, that experience that many of us may not even share. We're so quick to share our successes that we never share our failures, or what is considered as failures. And those are the things that allows people to say, you know what, I learned this through that. And also being the catalyst, being someone that has the ability to share the horror stories, the success stories, and then also come alongside someone and saying, hey, I want to aid you in becoming whatever it is that you desire to become. We want to thank you all for coming out, for allowing us to have you on this platform. We have about 1 minute, I think, remaining. Share anything that's on your heart that you want to convey. If not, share some information so that people can get in contact with either of you.
So once again, we have the Young Professional Network event coming up tonight at Topgolf. If you're interested in joining the Chamber and joining the Young Professional Network, I encourage you to come out and let us give you more information about that. Our kickoff time is going to be 5:30 p.m. If you need to get information on how to join the Chamber, please visit us at the Woodlands Chamber.com. And
yeah, we hope to see you tonight, 5:30 Topgolf in Spring. So
Okay, is there a charge? They can just go to the site. What all the information they'll need will be on the actual
We
site,
just
correct?
ask them, to pre-register. If they don't have time to do so, they're more than welcome to come. But there is no fee to do so for this
Right.
one.
I'm over 40, but I'm coming. I'm over
We're not going to card. We're not going to
Thank
card.
you all so much. We just thank you for just sharing your wealth, your information, and love the excitement and the zeal that the two of you all have. Now, you all remember your new name. What is it?
M&M.
M&M.
I like it.
Thank you all for joining us. I am Orlando Daniels with 91.1 The Boss, and we thank you for sharing and listening to today's entrepreneur. Enjoy your day. Be blessed. Bye-bye.